What's up, guys? So today we're doing an NHL news and notes video. So I just wanted to cover a couple of things today from around the National Hockey League. So the first thing is I've made a video already on the Oilers, but this is certainly seems to be heating up, obviously. And it looks like the Edmonton Oilers are going to be making a trade very soon for apparently a top 4 defenseman. Now, they essentially alluded to the fact that Jeff Skinner, against essentially, because Evander Kane is injured right now, right? So eventually, Jeff Skinner and Matthias Janmark are going to be trade bait targets, essentially, right? Because you have a situation where they need to get traded to make space for Evander Kane, plus they are probably going to be using picks. I think Mark Spector talked about that they're probably going to be using picks, essentially, for their trade chips to get their top 4 defensemen. Now, I don't know who that could be, though. I've been trying to scour the market and see, what exact defensemen the Edmonton Oilers could be interested in, but it's kind of difficult. But this is kind of reminiscent to the Toronto Maple Leafs thing where we knew they were going to trade Liljegren, and we know that the Edmonton Oilers have been in on a top 4 defenseman for a long time. Obviously, I wish for the Edmonton Oilers, I said this in my last video, but I was hoping that they would just have probably kept Philip Broberg, but whatever, that did not happen. So I'm very, very, very interested to see. I pretty much open my phone every morning when I wake up to see what the hell has happened with Edmonton, because they're going to be making a trade pretty soon. So I'm pretty interested to see how everything works out. And how everything works out with McDavid as well, because he is also injured for the Edmonton Oilers. And actually, moving on to the St. Louis Blues and Broberg, it looks like there is a somber mood around the injury that he did get, which is obviously really, really, really unfortunate. I think it happened in the game that St. Louis was playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. Broberg had a really, really awkward fall, really, really bad. And honestly, I just hope he's okay. But apparently there was a somber mood. That's what Alex Steen was saying anyway. A rumor was that there was a somber mood, quote unquote, around the team. So hopefully the St. Louis Blues player is okay, but it obviously did not look good. He fell when he went. It just did not look right. Even if he's out a couple of weeks, that'd be fine. But what I'm really worried about this is if he's going to be out I'm not even going to say it, but, a lot longer, let's put it that way. You just hate to see a season interrupted like this. So hopefully Broberg is obviously going to be okay, man. I'm really hoping, because I remember when that injury happened, it just looked awful. So, yeah. Now, on to more fun and hilarious news. I don't know why I find this so funny, but you guys can give me your opinion on it. Matt Benning, who was just traded to the Maple Leafs, has essentially, apparently he's been, Elliot Friedman was talking about this, that he has essentially been informed that he is on the trade market, they're exploring trades for him, which I guess might make sense. With trading Liljegren, they have alleviated a lot of cap issues that they have, which is great. But I guess they're going to trade him too. I was actually thinking that they might want to keep him, albeit he doesn't really play a lot of minutes, right? If you actually look at his minutes, he is a bottom pair of defenseman. He does not play a lot. So, it is a little bit of a struggle with that, right? I don't know. I guess it depends on what they get back. Can you imagine if the Oilers trade for Matt Benning? But yeah, no, it depends on what they get back. I can't imagine they're going to get a lot, a 6th round pick or something. But it is kind of weird. I thought they would keep him as just depth, but I guess not. And we also do know that Jani Hakanpää is coming back soon for the Toronto Maple Leafs. and that they obviously need to make space for him, although they have already made the space. But I wonder if they just want to recoup assets. You know, it's really, really good. They don't have a first round pick, the Toronto Maple Leafs, that is. They don't have a first round pick next year, but they have replenished their picks, so maybe they're going to use that to get another pick from a team that needs a depth defenseman, and then they could use that pick to flip it at the trade deadline and add another piece. That might be probably what the Toronto Maple Leafs are looking at, right? They really need to recoup assets to use for trade pieces at the trade deadline. So that's I would imagine that's probably what they're thinking here. Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to make a quick video on current NHL news of the day. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. And have a great day, guys. Goodbye.